Hello everyone, welcome back to Sim Airport. Now, we've done pretty well so far. I tried to let the game run just a little to, get some money saved up and everything, but I noticed something happened. And that something that happened was the fact that my bank balance went down a lot all of a sudden. And I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? What's happening? So I looked at the Finance Hub and I went under profit and loss. And I looked at, if I look at day 5, there's this taxes expense that that is in here now that I wasn't aware of. And they took $11,000 out on me for land value and land improvements and taxes. I don't like it. This is bad. This is really bad. So technically yesterday, instead of making $51,000, we made $6,500, which I don't know how in the heck we're supposed to grow this airport on $6,500. That's just not good. It really isn't. So there's a couple different things that we can do to help with the income, right? One of the main things that we can do is we can add in a couple different kiosks. We can add in some vending machines. We can add a couple things in here to help supplement this income that we need. So if I look under retail, now a large bar that's actually brand new, granted it's going to cost us way too much money, the small bar would work, but the problem is that I don't have anywhere to really put it unless I actually build on. Now we are going to be having some planes come in today that will help out, but I also want to look at maybe maybe an electric vending machine. The electric vending machine will actually help when it comes to the passengers' boredom. And then with hunger, we can actually do a food vending machine, and that would actually help with that. I'm assuming and hoping that a pizza joint would help with that too. But again, these kiosks are a lot bigger than what you think they would be, and I would really like to have some extra room in order to get those in here. So I don't know, we might have to take a look at that here shortly, but for right now, let's go ahead and get some food vending machines in here. Let's put one by each restroom door. And then I'm going to put one down there. How much are these? 3,500. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's, man. Okay. Let's see, where else can I put this? While I'm thinking about that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. Plenty more episodes where this came from. This series is going to be a lot of fun. Here within the next couple of episodes, we will get into the, the second floor and third floor and the basements and all of that kind of fun stuff. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that right now. Go ahead and hit that little button and hit that little bell to get notified on when I post videos. Okay, anyway, back to it. So I have 3, which of course I would really like for these guys to go ahead and get this in here. So the delivery is happening now. Ticketing is having a little bit of a problem right now. That's not good. That's not really going to help with passenger satisfaction. Let's see. Environment, hunger, boredom, bladder, frustration. Actually, well, I mean, frustration is at 94%, so I don't know. It's not too bad. It really isn't too bad. As long as we don't have... Okay, there we go. Those are in there now. As long as we don't have... If we go click on the plane and click on highlight passengers, I've got a couple passengers that are still getting in line over there. But not so many that this is not going to get boarded in time. Maybe. We've got 2 left, 1 left. Last passenger. Ooh, 99% boarded. Oh, 1 got left behind. Oh, she's right there. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Do you have a name? Nope, just her name is Passenger. Her name is Passenger. I am so sorry, Passenger, that you missed your flight. I'm going to have to look at ticketing here in a minute. All right, so vending machines. Oh, okay, okay. So this is telling me, oh, wow, look at that. I can actually, this is new. This is new. I was never able to adjust this before. So I could apply to all. I can adjust what I want on my profit. So my earnings right now today are $85.20. I earn $5 per transaction. So I wonder if, how high does it go? It goes up to $10. What if I take it up to $6.50 for right now? I wonder how much that might deter people away from using it. Why are you not happy? You're not happy because of the price? Possibly. Quite possibly. Might need to pay attention to that. Just to kind of see frustration down to 86%. That's not good. It's definitely not good. See, no recent transactions. I think, if I remember correctly, I should get the income from this at the top of every hour. Let's double check that. Make sure I'm right on that. Yeah, there we go. So $85 in retail, 3 transactions. $1,000 in staff, $25 in bus services. See, that's, I was really hoping that that was going to be a little bit better. It's all about making money right now and trying to make money, you know? So I've got a $5,000 loss currently, but that's because of the materials I spent on vending machines. Currently at $479 that we've made on that. Geez, staff definitely costs us a lot of money. CFO is the most. CFO costs $6,000. Security $2,160, staff $2,160, janitors $480, and then workmen $1,800. Honestly, I'm not even using the workmen right now, so I think we'll fire some. I think we'll get rid of them. Not all of them. Maybe keep all but 2. Let's see. Fire you. Why is it going to cost me $2,000 to fire someone? Fire you. Fire you. All right, so let's fire 3 of them and see if that helps at all when it comes to our wages. Okay, so wages went down to $975. So that's not too bad. I mean, we cut out, let's see. Yeah, we had to spend, what, $6,000 to fire them, which is kind of stupid. I mean, when you really think about it, that's kind of ridiculous that you have to spend that money to do that, because it costs, well, it costs $2,000 to hire them, plus $25 an hour, and then it costs $2,000 to fire them. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. That's, yeah. That's kind of awful. Okay, so I still have some passengers back here. I need to build another one of these ticketing desks. I need it. I have to have it, because if these guys are late, then it's just going to cause a lot of problems. So let's build over here, ticketing desk. Now, if I remember correctly, I should have another person. Yeah, this is definitely not going to work. So if I look at the flights, not that. If I look at this one, so I hit E to get to this little shortcut here. So I've got, ooh, what's going on here? Why is that red? At the gate. No, that's fine. Oh, okay, it's only showing red because of the status that it's at currently. It's fine. This one left a couple minutes late. Probably because of, that's the one for passengers. Okay. So we have 103.93. So it looks like, if we look at tomorrow, we do have a little bit, we have some more passengers coming in here than what we have been lately. And oh my god, that's way too many people. I thought I had an extra person, but I guess not. I might have to hire someone. That is not what I want. I want staff. I'm gonna have to hire... It says I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 gates, so that's 6. So hire a 7th. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, and make a queue line. Queue line, queue line. This is probably like the easiest part of this game right here. Assign to that. Close. Okay, so that's good to go. Okay, making $52,000 today. Now, what I could do... Now, my airline interest, there's no airline interest right now. There's nothing. Granted, I can't put any planes in here anyway. But it's quite possible that I could do some night flights if I get the lights in here. I also need an ATC tower, but the ATC tower is $30,000, and then it's going to cost me like $25,000 to put the lights on there. Which, I ain't got that much money. Ooh, that was good. That hour got us a lot of money in retail. So at this point, this game, the management part of this game is all about making sure that we're making money. You know, we need to be able to make sure that we can make a decent amount of money here. Now, surprisingly enough, even though we spent $11,700, we're still showing a profit for the day. For now. Until our taxes kick in, and then we might be in trouble. We might end up actually losing money today. Because if it's $11,195 like it was before, then yeah, we're going to end up losing money. It's actually probably going to be higher now because we've added in a couple more things. And we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Was that my last flight? Yeah, those are my last flights. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. All right, let me fast forward this on to the next day, and I will be right back. All right, everyone, and I'm back. So, as you can see, we actually jumped ahead to day 9. We were on day 6, now we're on day 9. I wanted the game to run a little bit. Number one, just to get some money built up. And it really wasn't working all that well. I mean, it did, but it didn't. You know, you can see we're down to 17,000, but I went ahead and added in the runway lights down here, just so that we can try and go ahead and try and get some nighttime flights. Now, our flight interest has gone up, or airline interest, I should say, has gone up to 57%. Now, when I was looking at, that's the wrong thing. When I was looking at the profit and loss statements, you know, I looked at, let's see, we're on day 6. Now, on day 6, we actually didn't get charged the income tax, but on day 7, we did get charged the income tax. Day 8, we did not get charged the income tax. So it's going back and forth on, it's like, it's either every other day or every couple days that we're getting charged this. So we don't really know exactly what day. At least I haven't figured out the pattern yet, but I'm sure I will. But we need to be able to figure that out. That way we know about how much money we're going to need at the end of every day, just so that we don't go into the negative. Because the last thing we want to do is go into the negative and be in the negative for a couple of days and then go bankrupt. We don't want that. We don't need that to happen. So, anyway, with yesterday, we ended up, we were at a loss of 15,000, but that's because we spent $25,000 on the lights. So technically we did make about what, $10,000 yesterday. So, you know, pretty decent amount of money just for the beginning part of this airport. Sorry, I had to take a drink of tea right there. And with the airline interest up, let's take a look at, of course, I don't have any PM flights available right now. This sucks. This really sucks. Oh, yeah, I need an ATC tower. That's why no flights are coming up right now. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. You know, I don't want to do it. I don't. So a bank loan is $6,000. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna see how much it's gonna cost us. I'm really curious. So I can borrow 50,000. If I borrow 50,000, I think it's like 4,000 for daily interest. It's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But in order for us to get any more flights in here, we have to have that tower. All right. I think we're going to take a gamble. Honestly, I don't think we have a choice. I do not think we have a choice. But if we're smart with the money, if we are smart with this money, then I think we should be okay. I think. I hope. Oh boy, do I hope that we're okay. So why don't we go ahead and put the tower like right here? I can always move it later. But getting this tower in here will help us get some more flights. Now my hope is that it also allows me to have early morning flights too that I can put in here, because we've never actually been able to do this before. Early morning flights were never a thing. You know, you could go 4 a.m. to midnight, but you couldn't go, pardon me, between midnight and 4 a.m. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm just, you know, fingers crossed that that this works, that this helps. Passenger satisfaction is constantly going up, which is going to help us out. Okay, yeah, that just opened up a ton of flights for us. So I've really got to look at... So those need to stay at 2 hours. Those need to stay at 2 hours. And these... That one can probably go down to an hour and a half. And what I'm looking at is, you know, I'm looking at the passenger size and everything, the maximum amount of passengers that are on there. But that's not really going to give me... I could do a really tiny flight. Like, I could do a Beechcraft. I think, like, this Boeing 737, that's 140. Like, if it was a Bombardier, I'd be completely fine. It's only 50 people. Let's see, a Boeing 737. No, that's not going to work. My morning one is an A320. Yeah, see, that's 150 passengers. What's this? E195. I mean, that's 90 passengers. That, I mean, that could work. But you're looking at butting that up real close here. No, I'm not gonna risk that. Let's take a look at our PM flights. So we have a night flight here. A Boeing 737, which is perfect. So we'll accept that one. Here we've got, is that an A320? Yeah. So an Airbus A320, 150 passengers, perfect. I think, I know I can do at least 2. I might be able to do 4. It's very possible that I can do 4. Yeah, I should be able to fit 2 more in there. I could probably put... Might be able to move those closer together. I don't think this one can go before noon. Let's see, what's this one down here that has 3? They're all Boeing 737s, which the 737s have, it's 140. That is Airbus A320. And that is... I guess I could slow the game down real quick, because it is going a little fast while we're looking at all that. I mean, we do have a decent amount of money right now. Hang on, let's go back to this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I can't shorten these at all, can I? 140, 140, and 150 passengers. No, I can't take those down any at all. I think what I can do, though, is bump that up and then bump that up. And then the A320, I'll go ahead and accept that one. And then the Boeing 737, I'll go ahead and accept that one. Wonder if that's going to let me put that in there. It actually did. Okay. Okay. So even though... Okay, well that's good. Now, the early morning flights, though, that's going to be interesting. I mean, I don't... How do I get the early morning flights? I've never had those before. Interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, adding those, 4 flights in there should help us out. Now, technically, I could, if I wanted to, I could actually repay this loan back real fast. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yeah. Yeah, we made the money. So I might as well do it. I think we might end up having a loss for today on money. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. We just got a bunch of new... new airlines in here. Got a bunch of fees for those. So I think we might be okay. I think we might be okay. I'm really glad that we were able to pay that loan back, like, right away. Like, we didn't have to worry about, you know, that $4,000 coming out of our account. So that's good. That was good planning. That was. We had enough saved up to where when we got the loan, built the one thing that we needed, had our flights coming in, and we were able to get some... we were able to pay it back right away. Good. All right, here's the next thing that I want to do. I want to see how much is this going to cost me if I do this. If I put... Like, let's look at... Because these people are complaining about hunger, information. Okay, information is easy. Information should be... It's not under retail. So, flight display, how much does that cost? $1,000. Really? Seems a little expensive. Alright, so let me put one there. And then I'm going to put another one, say right there. So if I do 2, it should be okay. Now the other thing I wanted to look at is I wanted to look at, where did that pizza joint go? Here it is. So I really only need to go out 2 on this one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6. I want to say 6. Let me zoom in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then 5, 6. So I need to go out 7, actually. So if I were to add that on here... Granted, I can't really afford it because that is going to cost me a lot of money, but... I can at least see how much this is going to cost. We need to go back 2... Okay, so that's only going to cost $7,000. That's actually not bad. All right, so let's do that. Let's add that on there. And then hopefully by the time this gets built and we get that taken care of, I should be able to afford that pizza joint. Because this is also going to help with some of our supplemental income that we need too. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, 24,000. Almost, well, basically 25. Might as well call it 25. But I think that's going to fit in perfectly right there. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Alright, so let's clear that out. Now here's going to be the big big test here. Is how much money are we going to take out, or are they going to take out for our expenses? Staff expenses are probably always going to be the worst that we have. Thankfully, the bank balance, that's completely paid off, but we did build a lot today. This is going to take us into the negative. It is going to take us in the negative. But with the amount of flights that we have coming in here, I mean, we're up to $80,000 on our total, right? So $80,000 to be made. And now, granted, we spent we had 106,000 in income today. We spent 121,000. But if you take out the 50,000 for the loan, and if you take out the 40,000 for the materials, so that's 90,000 right there. It's a pretty good day. It really is a pretty good day. Yeah, we might be in the hole now, and we're kind of getting a little bit further into it, actually. But I think we'll be fine, though. I really do. If we're not, then this series is going to end pretty darn quick. I'm just saying. If we can't get out of the hole right now with the amount of money that we have projected to make, then I think we might be in trouble. It's not going to be good. It's not. And then I'm going to have to end the series, and I'm going to have to do a new one, and then it's just going to be chaotic, and ugh. We don't want that to happen. I don't think we want that to happen at all. It's not going to happen. I really don't think it's going to happen. It's not. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I can't spend any money right now. I can't do anything. So here's let's do this. Let's think about let's do some planning here. Think about what we want to do next. And I actually have a really good idea. What I'd like to do is I'd like to take this large gate and put it like here. And then I'd like to have some type of structure like right here. Maybe. You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't really think that that's what's going to happen, though. I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to have to end up building stuff and tearing stuff down constantly in this airport. And the reason why I say that is just because there are so many different things that we can do now. Granted, I really don't want to have to tear down and rebuild. It's going to be the biggest pain. I'm just going to have to plan this out very, very well. Hey, look at that. We're already in the positive. That's good. That's good. That's really good. See? Told you we'd be fine. Well, okay, so we're in the positive for now, but we'll have to wait and see how the rest of the day goes. If we look at... Oh, God, I don't know why I keep pulling research up. I want the finance hub, for crying out loud. So if we look at this, like I said, I think we're going to be okay. You know what? We're going to say we're okay. We are. We're fine. And I'm going to stop talking your ear off. There's not much else that I can do. Like I said, we're going to be okay when it comes to money and everything, so I think I will go ahead and leave it there. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it to get notified on when I upload videos. If you wish to donate, there is a link down in the description below for you to donate some money. It's through PayPal. And yeah, other than that, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.